Hey everybody, in today's video I will go through a day of what I ate for the day and my exercise and stuff like that, but I just wanted to give you a little heads up that in today's video I try a brand new recipe that I never tried to make homemade hamburger buns with healthy ingredients that are low in calories, low fat, high in protein, and it's the first time I tried them. So I wanted to make sure you stay tuned to at least halfway through the video so you could see them. If you watch that far and if you try them, let me know what you think. Good morning everyone. I thought we'd do a little walk and talk today. It's Monday morning. I parked after dropping my two kids off at school to do my walk, and I sat there in the car for several minutes not wanting to walk. I was just like, I don't know what it is, but I was like, because I enjoy these walks. But I just sat there and I was like, I was just gonna sit there and scroll on my phone or listen to music or something, and almost talking myself out of walking. But I remembered you all are with me, and a lot of you have been so kind to comment and to say you're following along with me. So I thank you today for being my inspiration to get out of that car and start walking. So I started my little walking app, and I'll do my 30-minute walk, and I know I'll feel better today for being out here. It's a beautiful day. It's a little cool, but I mean, for December, it's real nice. I think it's like, I don't know, 50 degrees. So depending on where you are in the country, that could be cold or that could be super warm. We just saw a forecast thing that we in North Carolina might be getting snow in about a week. So that would be exciting if that really happens. It was someone that was just like, projecting out, so stuff could change between now and then, but I'll be excited if we do. You can see the beautiful sun shining behind me. It's just a beautiful day. So thank you for following along with me and being my inspiration to get out here and walk today. I will try and keep you posted throughout the day of different things I'm eating. I know some of you commented about you'd like to see what I'm eating, and mostly because this isn't my start. If this is the first video you're watching from me, hi, my name is Kori. I'm a stay-home mom at 3. I have been very overweight. I've been very thin. I'm kind of in the middle of that now, but I haven't been feeling great in my own skin and stuff, so I'm determined now to get back to being the healthiest me I can be, just so I could feel great, not be so trying to hide away from people because I don't feel great in my skin. And I started this in the beginning of December, which I know is not a great time to start anything with weight loss or anything, because it's the holiday season when you're eating all the good stuff. So this is just a recap for those of you that haven't seen. For those of you that know this, thanks for watching. But I'm just trying to get 30 minutes of exercise a day, make sure I'm having 5 servings of either fruits or vegetables a day, and drinking 64 ounces of water a day. I'm not beating myself up about what the scale says. I'm also not skipping out on participating with fun family things or traditions that my family do for the holiday, because as much as I don't want to be overweight and unhealthy and obsess about that, I also don't want to be obsessing about counting calories while I'm trying to have a good time with my kids. So the memories are a big thing too for me. So I'm just trying to, for the month of December, I'm just kind of setting habits, just getting the exercise, the water, the fruits and vegetables, and whatever happens besides that is just gonna be. So this is my week 2, but I was thinking yesterday, this isn't really my week 1 and week 2 of what I'm once the new year starts, I'm really gonna, be a little more strict with myself and really be a week 1 and week 2, and then I'll have a whole year before the next holiday season to already have great habits in place and all that kind of stuff. So, but I'm just saying this to thank you for being my inspiration to get out of the car and go for a walk. So if you're watching this and you also are feeling I don't want to do it, I just don't even want to stand up, I don't want to go, it's all kind of a mental thing. So hopefully if you watch this video, it inspires you. Even if you can't go out for a walk, maybe put on some music and do a little dancing in your house. I do that sometimes if I can't get out, because that's super fun. Music is fun. You'll feel better that you did something. It's all win-win. So I'll try and see what else I can get posted today. My house is always very loud. I have 3 kids. My husband is home. We have a dog, and it seems like I am never home by myself, which is nice to always have someone with me, but it's also hard to make videos when you don't want so much background noise. So I'll do what I can. Thanks, guys. Walk done. I ended up doing more than 30 minutes. I'll show you what my walk was right here. Thanks again for the inspiration. I'm back home, walk done. I did a straightening of the house, and so I thought I'd show you what I'm having for breakfast. I made a video before where I mix this all together, but it's just a chocolate vegan protein powder, some not PB2, it's a peanut butter powder. I get the Walmart version, it's cheaper. Almond milk and a banana that I cut up and freeze, and it's just so good. It doesn't make me feel too full, but I don't feel hungry. I can eat it as I'm getting stuff done. I don't feel sluggish after it, so it's the perfect breakfast for me. So I'll check back at lunchtime. Hey guys, so it's not quite lunchtime, but I found this recipe on Pinterest. I'll try and see if I can go back and find it again, because I mostly just wrote down what it said. To make these like buns, but made out of oatmeal and low-fat cottage cheese and some seeds and stuff like that. So I thought I'd mix it up with you. I never tried them before, so we'll see what happens. I try to have the camera so you could sort of see me, sort of see the bowl. I don't know, let me see. I could probably angle this down a little so you can see. Okay, so the first thing says 3 eggs. We'll have to see when these come out if they're good or not. I have no idea. There we go, 1. I'm guessing they're high protein and not too many calories, because that's what I'm hoping anyway. So we'll see. We'll see how they are. Okay, so 3 eggs, 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Seems like a lot to me, but I'll just go with it. Also, this recipe was like in grams and stuff. So I have this little scale. I don't know if you could see. I have this like little black, wait, let me lift it up. I got this little black kitchen scale. So you can put it in grams and stuff, or you can just do the conversions yourself. But that was a tablespoon of baking soda, 500 grams of cottage cheese. So I'm going to turn the scale on and put it on grams. One of these containers says it's 680, so it'll be more than 1 container, but this one I already have some out of, so let's just see what this is. If this one's close, I have another one just in case it's not enough. Okay, so this is 394. Let me scrape some of this out, and we'll open the other one. All right, so that's at 412. So we'll use a little of this one. Oh, 530, it's fine. I'm gonna say it's fine, who knows. Okay, so 300 grams of oats, so I'm just going to reset this. I just got these like Food Line brand, generic brand oatmeal, and we'll try and do 300 grams of that. We're at 164. I didn't need a bigger bowl. I don't think by looking at this recipe I realized how much this might make. Okay, that's 300 exactly, which maybe I should have put more in since I have more cottage cheese, but we'll see what happens. Okay, the next thing says a 1/2 tablespoon of salt. That seems like a lot too, doesn't it? I'll let you know how these are. 50 grams of flaxseed, and I think they mean like I have ground. I think it means whole, because when I looked at the picture, the buns were like all nice and seeded, but we're gonna try this. So, okay, 50 grams. I reset the thing. I have the scale from back when I was like keeping track of my calories, so if I do that again, I'll be using the scale a lot. Okay, that says 52 grams of flaxseed. We need 50 grams of pumpkin seeds, which says how many I have, so this should be enough. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's 66 already. And then it says 50 grams of sunflower seeds, which I do not have, but I do have chia seeds. So if it's just to give the buns like the seeded texture, this will be fine. So I don't even think I have 50 grams of this, we'll see. Oh, that's only 28 grams. So this will be like estimate. Then it says to mix it all together. Let me get, gonna mix it all together. Okay, that took a while to mix up and feel like it was well mixed. Now that I'm mixing it, I'm gonna try and find the thing again. It just said oats, but I'm wondering if they made their oats into oat flour, then maybe that would make it mix more. But we're going to, it just says to form them into bun-like shapes and then bake them in the oven. It said for 180 degrees Celsius for an hour, which I looked up and was 352 degrees Fahrenheit. So I just put it at 352. It's preheating now, so I'm gonna form these into buns and then we'll put them in the oven for an hour and see what happens. I'm putting down a piece of this parchment paper just so it doesn't stick. I guess that's kind of like a bun. Once it cooks, I don't know if they raise or anything, and then you'd have to like slice them in half yourself. The only other thing I could think is if these don't raise and I decide to make them again, I would probably make them thinner and this would just be a top or bottom bun, but we'll see what happens. This already made 6 buns and there's still more in, so I'm gonna get another tray. I had a little bit of stuff left, so I just made a little, this will be like our little sample bun. Okay, I'm gonna get these in the oven, put them in an hour, and I will film again when I take them out, and we'll see how they are. Okay, so these buns are done in the oven. I went and got in the shower among doing some other things, switching laundry and whatever. So when I got out of the shower, the house smelled so good. So I ran to check on these and it wasn't quite in an hour. It was like 55 minutes or something. And it was probably too long. So let's pull them out and see what we think. So these, when I saw the time and how done they were, I just turned them off and opened the oven. This is what the bottoms look like. We're still gonna try them because I am not one to waste food. So we're still gonna see how they taste and I'm still gonna eat them. This little guy that was gonna be our sampler guy, he got real done. But let's break it open and see. Yeah, this one's almost past the point of tasty, but crispy, but really good taste. Let me cut a piece off one of these other ones so we can see. They got well done on the bottom. The tops look okay. So let's taste and I'll tell you what I think. This is the first time I've ever made these. This is what they, can you see that? Like, because of all like the seeds and the oatmeal and stuff. And I don't think you'd have to do the oatmeal flour. I said before maybe they used oatmeal flour, but I think this oatmeal will work. It is super tasty. I'm gonna see if you can cut them in half. They actually, you can see the steam coming off them. You could cut this in size in half and use as a bun. And I definitely will use these because I'm not going to waste food. So these will be my buns. I don't think anyone else in my house will try them. My husband might. And I will definitely make them again. I just think instead of an hour, I will try, maybe set the timer for 30 minutes, look at them. And if they need more, put them in like 40, 45. Because they're not like too burnt, but they could definitely be softer. They're not even, we'll see how they get when they cool, but it is delicious. It is delicious. So if you want to try this recipe, let me know if you try it and if you adjusted the time. Maybe my calculations are wrong. I looked it up online. 180 degrees Celsius said 352 degrees Fahrenheit, but maybe I looked at, you know, the website could be wrong. I could have looked at it wrong. Human error. Let me know if that's the right calculation, if you figure it out. Also, let me know if you try this and how long you do it, because I am definitely making these again. These are delicious. And instead of like a store-bought hamburger bun, they have oatmeal, which is excellent for you, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, flax seeds. I have the ground flax seeds, but you could get whole. Eggs and the low-fat cottage cheese, so it's not a lot of calories, but a lot of protein. Definitely making these again. And I will try and figure out calculations for those of you that track calories, like what the calories and macros are for a bun. But this was super. I'm excited about this because sometimes I try these things and I'm like, ooh, and then I feel like I have to eat it because I don't want to waste it. But these are super yummy. Hey you guys, I'm getting ready to go to the grocery store. So for those of you that subscribe to me because you like I know some of you subscribed when I did the what's in the basket or cart buggy, depending on what part of the country you call it, where I put the stuff in the shopping cart. I will be making another one of those. So if you did subscribe to me because of those shorts, go ahead and look for another one. And if you haven't seen those shorts and you subscribed for another reason, check them out anyway. They're super fun. Just gonna do my hair a little. I just got out of the shower, but I don't wash my hair every day. So sometimes when I don't wash it, because it's like naturally curly, it gets frizzy. So I'm just gonna quickly put some fast curls in it and head to the store. It is lunchtime, so I wanted to show you what I'm having. So I have on here is a potato. I either steam them in my quick cooker / Instapot like that, or I wrap them in foil and bake them in the oven. But I did this a few days ago, so I have several. And then when I'm ready to eat them, I chop them up in little pieces and put them in the air fryer. And then they get like nice little crisp potato wedges type thing. Yesterday I made this lentil chili. So I make my regular chili recipe. I just use lentils instead of meat. It's lower calorie, and I mean, I'm not against meat, but I like to eat a lot of food. So if it's lower calorie, I can eat more stuff. And so then what I do is I put the chili on top of the potatoes. And if I had shredded cheese, I might sprinkle a little on, and then it's like a healthy chili cheese fries. If you want to keep it more plant-based, I have an excellent recipe that I make that's a vegan queso. So when I have that made, sometimes I drizzle a little of that on top. So it's just really good. So that's what I'm going to eat for lunch before I run to the store. Here's what it looks like when it's ready to eat. So good. Tonight's dinner is going to be our homemade stromboli. This is a family favorite. My youngest calls it inside out pizza. Right now I'm just going to shred up a block of cheese. We used to buy the bag shredded cheese, and we still do sometimes for convenience, but my sister told me that the shredded cheese in the bags is covered with a waxy substance to keep it from sticking together. So ever since then we shred up our own cheese. After that, I just get a pan with some parchment paper on. I get these refrigerated pizza crust in like the dairy section, and they're real easy. You just chop them open. They'll roll out on the pan. I get this pizza sauce. We really like this one. This has become our favorite. I get it at Food Lion. And then you just spoon some on however much you want, light or little sauce. Then I get some of the cheese and sprinkle it on. I always make one that's plain cheese for my kids, and then I will make a second one that's pepperoni for my husband. In my last video, I made a third one that I stuffed with veggies, which I really like, but no one else in my family eats it, so throughout the week I have to end up eating a whole stromboli. So I just eat my vegetables on the side this time. Put a little butter on top of the crust and sprinkle it with some Parmesan cheese, and then when it bakes, it's just so good. There's the pepperoni for my husband. And we eat this dinner with just a salad on the side as our vegetable. About halfway through cooking, I flip it around so that it browns nice on both sides. When you see it come out, it's going to look so good, and it tastes so good. It's so bubbly. The sauce is bubbly, the cheese is bubbly, the crust is perfect. Everybody fights for the end piece because it's like having a piece of garlic bread. Calling this day a wrap. Just got done shampooing my living room carpets. I'm going to have some chamomile tea and hopefully go to sleep. Thanks for watching today's video.